What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with another Minor League Monday today. Today's video, we're mixing it up a little bit. We're not focusing just on one player, we're focusing on multiple players. Today's video is all about the top prospects that I think are going to debut during the MLB 2021 season coming up. There is so much talent right now in the minor league system, and after a year of not having the minors, there's so many guys that are ready to come up, and the organizations are probably just excited to get them up too because they pretty much wasted a year potentially of growth, which is super unfortunate. But today, you guys, I'm going to be going through the top 100 prospect list and pointing out guys I think are going to debut, and I also am going to talk about card prices of those players. I'm going to give you guys my honest opinions if I think they're good buys right now, because there is a ton of really good buys right now. If you don't know, when a player debuts in MLB, the chances of that card spiking is massive. When a player debuts, if they come out hot out of the gates, the card's going to blow up. If they come out slow out of the gates, it's going to stay steady or it's going to go down. But that chance of booming is there. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit, and we're just going to jump through it. I'm going to try to move pretty quick because I have a lot of information to share. But if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you guys want to see more. I'm so excited for the baseball season to get going, and especially the minors. Minor League Monday is going to be crazy moving forward. I am very excited for that once the seasons kick off. So let me know in the comments. Let's do this. All right, so we have the top 100 prospect list, you guys, and right off the bat, Franco for the Tampa Bay Rays. He's an absolute star. The Rays cannot wait to get this guy up. I think he definitely starts the year with the team. He got brought up and put on the team for the playoffs last year. Didn't play, but he got put on the team, pretty much saying that he's going to start with the team next year. The dude's unreal, number one prospect in baseball, 336 lifetime batting average in the pros. He's hit 20 home runs while he's down there. He really can do it all, so I'm excited to see what he does. He's a shortstop, could be a second baseman. You never know where he's going to end up, but he has a ton of upside. And if you guys can see the prices on the right side of the screen, that's the first time I've done this, so hopefully it works out all right. His Bowman Chrome cards, $37 right there for the base Bowman Chrome. His stuff is expensive. He's the number one prospect in baseball. PSA 9, $45. PSA 10, you're looking for around 200, 190 right there, 180 right there. So you're looking for about between $30 and $40 for his base Bowman Chrome. I do think it's expensive. It is. It's an expensive card because he's the number one prospect in baseball. Could it be worth the buy? Definitely. If you can find one in good condition for $40 and you could potentially grade that, turns into a $200 card, could potentially turn into a $300 card if he debuts well. I'm not crazy saying buy Wander Franco. I'm actually offloading some of my Wander Franco stuff because I have duplicates, because I'm just going to take some money while I can and reinvest it in other things. But I'm holding on to some of the stuff I do have. But Wander Franco, you guys, 100% going to be up on the Rays this year. He has the hype on his name. If he comes up and performs, these cards are going to blow up. If you have Wander Franco, I'd be excited because he's coming up this year. And we're just going to move through the list, you guys. Number 2, we're talking about Adley Ruteman as well. Absolute stud out of Oregon State. Number 1 overall draft pick in 2019. He's been okay in the minor. He's been a little underwhelming. He killed rookie ball. So moving down the list, you guys, Adley Ruteman's the next one we're going to talk about here. I think we see Adley by All-Star break as long as he's progressing. He's had a little bit of struggles in the minor leagues. He really has. He killed rookie ball here for 20 games. He hit 325, but he struggled other than that. So we might not see him this year, but I do think we will see him just because we missed 2019 and he was a first overall draft pick. The Orioles want to get him up as fast as they can, as much use out of him as they can. So I'm expecting him this year. His ETA was 2021, so I guess we'll see. But if we look at his card prices, he is sort of expensive. He's kind of in the middle. PSA 9 refractor, $60. PSA 9 Bowman Chrome, $35. We're looking at a base Bowman Chrome for about $16. I bought mine for $7 a few weeks back, so you can still find some good deals. I recommend ComC for prospects, you guys. I really do. You can find some good deals on there. But eBay's great too. You're looking under $20 for his Bowman Chrome, and then his refractor is a little more expensive than that. His refractor is about $45, which is a little pricey, but that's just what you guys are going to see with these top prospects. But expect Adley potentially by the All-Star break towards the end of the year. I do think we see him debut. Next player, number 3 on the list, you guys. These guys are coming up. Mackenzie Gore, San Diego Padres, absolute star, 2019 pitcher of the year in the minors. He's a stud. He struggled a little bit in Double A with a 4.1 ERA over 5 starts, but it's only 20 innings. I'm not super concerned with that. He has disgusting stuff. He's going to be on the team this year. If he's not on the team this year, I'm going to be pissed off for him, and they're doing him a disservice. Mackenzie Gore definitely is deserving. Whether he starts on the team or comes up a little after the start of the season, we'll see. But I expect him to start on the team. A lot of people think he's going to be that number 5 pitcher in that rotation that is just absolutely stacked now with Blake Snell and Clevenger and Lamet and someone else that I'm forgetting right now. But Mackenzie Gore, they're expecting for him to be a part of that rotation, and he's a stud. He really is. His stuff is decently affordable. Again, it's more expensive because he's the number 1 pitching prospect in baseball. $17.50 for Bowman Chrome base, $30 refractor, $12 base, $7 base. So you can find good deals. I picked up his PSA 9, I think, for $14 a few weeks back, or maybe a month or two now. But refractor PSA 10, $120, $105. His stuff is not that expensive. $130 for his base autograph. It's not that bad. I think picking up his base stuff, if you can find it around $10, is a great pickup. The Padres are set up to be a dynasty. They're set up to be really good moving forward, and he's going to be a big piece of that if he can come up and perform. So I'm expecting big things out of Mackenzie Gore, and I expect to see him this year. As we make it down the list, we see people that have already debuted, people that just got drafted, so I'm not going to worry about them too much. I'm going to have more videos where we talk about some of these guys, but we're going to talk about the people that I just think are going to debut for the sake of the time of the video. Next up is Jared Kelnick, or Jared Kelnick, I believe it's pronounced, which is strange with the spelling, but I've had Mariner fans tell me it's Kelnick. He's a stud. He is. So in 2019, he killed it, you guys. He hit 291 with 23 home runs, and he ended up in Double A where he did all right. I think he had like 250, but he didn't get a ton of playing time, 21 games in Double A. So he's a prospect. He's the number 9 prospect in baseball. I think he's in a similar situation where Luis Robert was last year, and his cards went nuts. So I think people are trying to hope that Kelnick does that. I'm curious on what he does when he does come up, but his stuff is expensive. PSA 10 refractor, $200. PSA 10 Bowman Chrome base, $134. You're going to be paying the premium for Kelnick if you want him. $45 for a refractor, $75 for 2 refractors there. So it is expensive. Right here, a 10-card lot for $211. Another one here for $240. So you're looking over $20 for a base card. If you guys like Kelnick, I think he's a decent buy. It is expensive, but if you believe in Kelnick, go for it. I actually don't own any Kelnick stuff, and I'm not sure if I'm going to at this point just because I don't own them yet. But I'm not afraid of that price point. I do think he can go up from there if he performs. With being a top prospect, that's what comes with the territory. It's more expensive, so do what you please with Jared Kelnick. I definitely think he's going to be up with the team this year. I think he starts on the team, but we'll see for sure by All-Star break. It's just weird with no minor leagues. People, we don't really know what to expect. Next up, you guys, Andrew Vaughn, number 13 prospect. He's a stud. In 2019, he played 55 games, hit 278 with 6 home runs, which I really don't think is bad, going from hitting metal bat in college to hitting wood bat in minors. Another thing with Andrew Vaughn is Lucas Giolito during their camps this year said him and Nick Madrigal are the biggest pains to get out in their lives. They're just that good at hitting. Really good plate discipline, hit the ball hard a lot. I've seen really great footage of Andrew Vaughn. Very excited for him. I think he's a stud. I think playing first base might hurt his value a little bit, but he is definitely should be up this year. He's 22 years old. I think he's ready. The price we're looking at with Andrew Vaughn, $20 for a refractor. I really don't think that's bad. Anything under $20 for a refractor is not bad at all. $29 there for a refractor. $250 roughly for his refractor auto, which again isn't the worst in the world of where the market's at. $17.50 for Bowman Chrome base. A little bit more than I would love. If you can find anything around $10, I think it's like a super buy, but you're going to be looking about $15, $20 for his base card, and then probably $20 to $30 for his refractor. So Andrew Vaughn, he's gotten a ton of praise from his own teammates. I think he comes up this year as long as he's progressing. I'm not sure he'll start with the team again, but I do think he'll be up by All-Star break. The next guy we're going to focus on, you guys, is Drew Waters, number 22 prospect overall for the Atlanta Braves. The dude can straight up hit. He's played in 3 seasons now because he was drafted in 2017. 298 lifetime with 20 home runs in 3 seasons. Last year being 309 with 7 home runs. The dude can straight up hit. Being a switch hitter, I think adds a tiny bit of value too, as long as he performs well. But I really think Drew Waters is a good buy right now. I do. He's very cheap, you guys. Drew Waters, $6, Bowman Chrome base. $65 there for the autograph PSA 9. Refractor PSA 9, $18. $2.73 for base. Like, I'm buying that at $2. Like, heck yeah. Even right there, $10. Like, his stuff is a very affordable. $15 for a refractor. Like, I'm going to pick up some Drew Waters stuff because of these prices being so cheap. I'm telling you that right now. But Drew Waters is interesting. I think the future outfield for the Braves is Drew Waters, Ronald Acuna, and Christian Pache. I really do. I think those three are going to be in the outfield for a while with the Braves, as long as they can afford them. And it's going to be really fun to watch because I think all three of those guys are studs. The next guy we're talking about, you guys, is Riley Green, another guy that should come up this year, but missing a year, we might not see him. I think we're going to see him, though. I do. I think he's that good. Last year in spring training, he put on an absolute clinic. So I think we see Riley Green this year come All-Star break. I really hope we do, at least. He's one of my favorite prospects. I really, really like Riley Green. PSA 10, $80 is really not that bad for how good he potentially could be. Like last year in spring training, you guys, his first 6 at-bats, he hit he was 4 for 4 with 2 walks and 2 home runs. Like, he killed it in spring training last year. And there's rumors that he was going to get brought up last year, but they just didn't. PSA 10, $100 there. PSA 10 refractor, $110. So you are going to pay the premium. $9 for base right there. I love that buy. PSA 9 refractor, $35. I don't hate that buy at all. Riley Green, you can find some good prices for him. You really can. You just have to look and get lucky. But if you can find him, I think he's a great buy. Again, he's one of my favorite prospects. I PC him. I have a lot of his stuff. I think they're doing him a disservice if they don't bring him up this year. So I hope we see Riley Green. Well, not only because I PC him, but because I think he is a top prospect. And I'm really excited to see what he does. We'll see what happens with Riley Green. The next person we're talking about, Alex Krilloff, Minnesota Twins. They say he's the best hitter in their organization. Best pure hitter they've had for a long time. I'm excited for him. He's killed the minor leagues, 306, 348, absolutely murdered in 2018. He had 348 with 20 home runs. Played Double-A last year. Struggled to start the season. He played 94 games, but he ended up hitting 283 with 9 home runs. And I thought that was impressive because I was following him at the beginning of last year, and he was struggling. He was hitting sub 250-ish. So I was crazy. But he ended up turning it on at the end of the year. I think he projects really well, you guys. PSA 9, Bowman Chrome, $15. Blue Refractor, $88. His prices aren't bad, you guys. Bowman Chrome base, $8. $10. $6.50. A lot of 5 of them for $40. Refractor, $15.50. I think that's a good buy. Refractor's under $20. Solid buy where the market's at now. I like Alex Krilloff. He's going to start on the team this year. He's going to get his chances, so I'm excited to see what he does. The next guy we're focusing on, you guys, is Nolan Jones, Cleveland Indians. The dude has an advanced approach at the plate. I'm very excited to see what he does. I thought he should have got brought up last year, but they didn't. So we're going to see him this year. I think he's starting with the team. They kind of already have him labeled as on the team, so we should expect him day one. The dude is an elite hitter. He really is. He does struggle against lefties. I'll say that. So if he can improve against lefties as he gets older, he's going to be super deadly because he destroys righties. But even against lefties, he's patient. He takes walks. Last year, he hit 272, but he walked 96 times. That's crazy in the minors. That's absurd walk numbers for the minor leagues. And on top of that, he hit 15 home runs. During the camp last year, on my Minor League Monday video, I put the video of his home run on there. During the camp, he hit a home run. He's a lefty. He went to left center above the big wall. That's just a massive home run. He has a ton of power. I'm really excited for Nolan Jones. I think he's honestly one of the more intriguing ones that's going to come up this year. I'm excited to see what he does. His prices aren't bad at all. $8 Bowman Chrome base, $52 for an autograph, $10 for refractor there. You really can find good deals. A lot of $5 or $25. Last year, I bought a lot of 40 cards for $40 from him. So I'm excited for him. He's just cheap. I think he's a good buy. I really do. He's going to get his chances. And he projects really well. He does. I'm excited to see what he does. He could potentially be an absolute star in the league. We'll see what he does. I'm excited. Nolan Jones, I think he's a good buy. All right, the next person we're going to talk about, we got 3 more players. ONeil Cruz, Pittsburgh Pirates, super interesting player. I thought his career was over this year because in the offseason, he got intoxicated, got in a car accident, people died. I don't know. I thought he was going to jail. I really did. But recently I looked into it, and he isn't. It's a weird situation. I read the article, but he seems like a good guy. He doesn't seem like a bad person. So I think it was just unlucky, bad decision making as a young person. So, but he's playing. At the end of the day, he's playing. He's been solid. 274 lifetime in the minors with 32 home runs last year, hitting 298 with 8 home runs in 73 games. Like, the dude really does have it all. And on top of that, he's 6'7" shortstop, which I'm really excited to see at the pro level. I hope he stays at shortstop because that would be really fun to watch. I do think he could tweak his swing a little bit, get better, and hopefully he will do that. It's just hard not to have a long swing being 6'7", but his prices aren't bad. $2.50 for Bowman Chrome base, $10.50 for that gold black Bowman Chrome that we don't see anymore. $52 for an autograph. His stuff's cheap. I would definitely pick up some raw stuff of his if you can, just because we will see him, and it's really cheap, you guys. Like, extremely cheap. Like, under $5. I definitely like that purchase. ONeil Cruz, just like all these guys, he's going to get his chances this year. So the next guy we're focusing on, and there's probably other guys that are going to debut, but the ones I'm really expecting to debut is this guy right here, Brandon Marsh, Los Angeles Angels. He's been a top prospect in the organization since 2017 now. He's been pretty solid. Killed it in rookie ball, hit 350, then 266, 287 last year. So he is a good hitter. He really is. 300 in AA last year. He's ready. He's going to come up. His stuff is cheap. A lot of $5 for $40 for his base card. $20 for a refractor that's numbered to $4.99. So $4 for base. You're looking at about $5 and under for either his base or his refractor right there. 278 and 468 base refractor. So he's got good prices. He's going to get his chances. They've been hyped on him for a while. I'm not sure what to think on him because I don't even own a single Brandon Marsh card, I don't think. But he's going to come up. He's going to get his chances. If you have his stuff, I'd get ready because you never know. They could blow up. And the last guy we're talking about on today's video is the number 77 prospect, Trevor Larnick, Minnesota Twins. Again, he's coming up this year. If they don't bring him up this year, they're doing him a disservice. I have a Minor League Monday video on him. I just think he's a really, really good hitter. 307 lifetime last year in 2019 when they played, hitting 309, and he got moved up to AA for 43 of those games, hit 295 with 7 home runs. So the dude hits. He has a great swing, an advanced approach. I think Trevor Larnick projects very well, and his stuff's cheap. 15 card lot, Bowman first for $6. 5 refractors for $6, you guys. He's extremely cheap, and you can get really good deals on him. I remember I bought his autograph for $28, and that's $65 there. But, like, there's really easy and really good buys to find with prospects. People don't know what these cards price for sometimes. So you can find some steals. You really can. And Trevor Larnick, I think he's a steal. Refractor PSA 10 for $54. Like, I like that. I do. I think he's a buy now. I've made a Minor League Monday video on him. I think Trevor Larnick projects extremely well. I'm excited to see what he does this year. But he's the last guy we're going to focus on today. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. There's more prospects on that list that are probably going to come up. But again, they're mostly pitchers. I try to make this video based off the card hobby, and everyone loves hitters. I can make a video on pitchers if you guys want, because there are pitchers that are going to be coming up this year. And there is value to be had with them. I just, for the sake of the timing and just in general, people like hitters more in the hobby, I decided to go that route. But yeah, guys, so much talent in the minor leagues this year. I'm super excited for this season. Minor League Mondays are going to be insane once the season starts. I'm going to be doing updates. I'm going to be posting cards to buy, sell, stuff like that. I'm so excited for the minor league season to start, and the MLB season, of course. But yeah, guys, tons of stuff coming to the channel once those things start happening. I'm very excited. But if you guys liked this video, found it entertaining, liked it, whatever, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I appreciate it a ton. Thank you guys for watching as always, and you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya!